What's going on, you guys? I'm going to be talking about the beta. So the beta is coming up tomorrow. October 15th is when the beta is coming out for people on Xbox and PC that pre-ordered the game. So I'm going to give you guys some tips and some tricks if you haven't played yet. Alright, so what's going on, you guys? I want to just break this down real quick. Got some tips and tricks for you for when you play the beta if you haven't played yet. You Xbox players and you PC players. Not so much PC players, but the Xbox players that haven't played yet are PlayStation people that haven't had a chance to play the beta, and they're going to be playing tomorrow. First off, I want to talk about the FOV slider. So when you hear about an FOV slider, everyone's like, oh, this is going to be so fucking good. This is so great and dandy. For console players, it's cool. You know, it's something different, something we haven't had before. The downfall of an FOV slider is if you go all the way to 120, at long range, you start to lose aim assist. Don't ask me why, but it's a thing. So if you're just going to tweak with the FOV slider, I would suggest going to field of view 90. Get used to that, and then if you want, go up even higher, but don't pass 110. Don't go past 110 because you're going to start losing aim assist, which is not good for controller players. And here's another warning. Whenever you're using the FOV slider, you lose frames. You're on a console. It can't really keep up with that view. You're going to have some frames drop here and there. It's going to look a little framey when you're playing, but it'll be fine when you're recording or if you're live streaming or whatever. But for you visually on your monitor, it's going to look a little framey when you're using a really high FOV. So I would suggest starting off at 90, like I said, and work your way up and see what fits you, because everybody's different. Everybody has a different console. Everybody has a different connection. Everybody uses a different monitor. So you have to find what fits for you. That's my first tip. Here's another tip. Just a quick little thing. You know, you can change this as you go. You might like it. You might not like it. But when you're playing the game, everybody has a gamer tag above their head, and there's a health bar. So what I do to avoid shooting my teammates, you know, even though it still happens from time to time, but I feel like it happens a lot less, is I go into the settings and I turn off my teammate's health bar. So all I see is a name. So if I see a name, I'm not going to shoot at him. But if I see a name in a health bar, then I'm going to shoot at him. Or you can do it vice versa if you want, but I suggest doing it this way because the health bar lets you know how weak somebody is. That's why I did it that way. But once you get in the game, you're ready to play, you don't know which class you should select and what you should do when you first get in, I suggest these three classes that you use, and the first one is Stealth Ops. So you get the Craig 6, which is pretty much the Galil from all the other Call of Duties. And the reasoning behind this is you get Tactical Mask. When people first start off playing this game and they unlock their first wild card, they get danger close. So what does that mean? They get 2 stuns and they get 2 grenades. Okay, not having Tactical Mask when you first start, pretty much a downfall. So having this will stop you from getting stunned so much, you know. And the good thing about this class is it has a lot of attachments already, so you don't have to unlock anything. It also has Ninja, which is dead silence, so you can really get used to the sounds, how the game is, and how enemy footsteps sound and where your teammates' footsteps sound. I suggest using Ninja just so you can get used to the audio in this game, because it's a little bit different than all the other Call of Duties I've ever played. Sometimes I feel like the footsteps are loud, sometimes I feel like they're a little low. But Ninja definitely levels that out for you so you can get used to the audio. If you're not one to use an assault rifle, you want to get up close and personal with people, I have another class for you to use, which is probably going to be the most OP out of them all. I would suggest using Point Man. If you're one of the type of people that like to run and get in people's faces, it's definitely a good class to start off with. Like if you're just fresh to the game, you don't have anything unlocked, your classes are freaking locked, this would be a good one to use because it's a powerful SMG. The Milano 821 is probably the best SMG from what the community says. I think otherwise, but this will definitely help you off when you first start because you got Stim Shot. It allows you to heal quicker. You just stick yourself, boom, everybody knows what Stim Shot is, and you get Ghost, which is good. The downfall to this class is that you don't get Scavenger. So you're going to run out of bullets pretty fast with this thing. And as fast as this thing shoots, you're definitely going to run out of ammo. But the main plus is the SMG is overpowered. You get Stim Shot, and you get Flak Jacket and Tactical Mask. So you're going to avoid everybody spamming you with grenades and concussions, which is a good thing. If I was to suggest another class, maybe you just want to mess around when you first start. Maybe you don't like to take things too serious. I would suggest using the Double Agent. This has the LW3 Tundra which is pretty much the L96A1. When you go to the creator class, it is locked. So if you want to get used to the way the snipers feel off the rip when you don't have creator class, you can use this. And it also has the AK-74U, which is good. You get Ghost, you get Cold-Blooded, and you get Ninja. But one thing to keep in mind, you guys, with these default classes, the ones that you can select before creating a class, once you have the ability to create a class, none of these weapons are being leveled up. So the AK-74U won't be leveled. The Milano won't be leveled. The Krig 6 won't be leveled. They'll be default stock, whatever they are. And if you keep using these default classes, it won't level up your weapons at all. So that's the downfall. So just keep that in mind when you're running around thinking you're going to have a bunch of attachments for your weapon, and then you get out of the lobby and you don't have anything. All right, so this is just a couple of tips, you guys. If you guys want to know some like classes that I use during the beta, I will definitely be making a video on that and hopefully getting it out tomorrow when the beta actually comes out. And if the level cap increases, then maybe I'll use different weapons and have a better class by then. But for now, hopefully these tips and tricks helped you guys out. If they did, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you liked the video, man, make sure you hit a like, hit the subscribe button, and go follow me on Twitch. I'll see you guys later. And always, keep smiling.
This
is the last play of the game right here. Kids get trashed on. Oh, that baby. Oh, wait for it. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Oh.